Hi all. Right, back with more Fields of Fire, Normandy campaign, mission 4, Hill 192 offensive. This is my part 15, I think. Part 15. Just about to move on to turn 9. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening on the Friday. So I've got 2 parts to get through before the end of the night. Well, we shall see. 2 turns to get through. I want to see if I can keep that maybe to 3 parts. It's possible. I might get it done. So, fingers crossed. Right, so the less talking, the more playing, the more chance you've got, Grant. So, it's right at the start, turn 9. Nothing really more to talk about. There's a situation on command display. We did get our COHQ back. However, the XO and the first sergeant are away. Probably should remove the markers when... in fact, you know what? I will. Because I'm hopefully going to be clearing the board down anyway. And so I'll leave them as eliminated. It just takes that slight confusion out of the way. So we do have our HQ back. COHQ is green. Second platoon is line. First platoon's veteran. Third platoon's veteran. I have our second platoon line is on his fire team side. We did confirm that he was able to keep his commands though. I was kind of lucky that I just browsed across that, to be honest. But we did want to know what his state was on his fire team side. In fact, probably going to have a look at that again. Where was that about? Right, let's get started anyway. We're comfortable. I think we're comfortable. We've got things. Yeah, we'll just go, Grant, and we'll see as we go along. I suppose I like to give some kind of explanation on what my thinking is when we start a new part. But I just want to get on with it, I think. Right, okay, so friendly higher HQ event. There is not one. Okay, good. This keeps things quick. Not that I'm going to rush through this. I'm not going to, just say, oh, I'm not bothered with that, no bother with this. It might sound I've been doing, a little bit of that, but I've not. There's a couple of things came up. I think I've left there in the video just in the hope somebody might... What was the latest one? The concentrated fire. If you crit twice, if you get a critical hit twice, and there's a cover marker there. Obviously, if there wasn't a cover marker there, it would add 2 concentrated fire markers each for each critical hit. But if there's a cover marker there, I just wondered how that would deal with. That was the latest one, wasn't it? Right, okay, so friendly command phase. Right, and we do have the BNHQ is not on the map. COHQ, however, is on the map again. And he's under these foxholes beside the second platoon. So we're going to activate him. Now, he's green. So unfortunately that's a -1. However, he is under cover, so that's a +1. So it's unmodified. So unmodified large number, and we want this to be a big one. So here we go. That will do. There's only one number bigger than that, I think. 6, isn't it? I think 6 is the most. So he's got 5 commands. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do lots with them, but he might as well. I mean, can he rally the second platoon HQ, then activate it? Well, he can activate it anyway, I think. But he might be better. Yeah. Well, what else have we got? This is down here. We want to give this. This needs to be given an action. So the COHQ is probably the man for this job. Yeah, I think he's going to come back down here and call for fire on this card. And he may well just sit there. Yeah. It does mean he's probably not going to be able to activate anybody else. Well, we weren't sure. I mean, this second platoon can actually move up to here. Well, the only real issue we've got is these guys, isn't it? There's nothing on this card. We didn't spawn any new enemies there. This guy's firing on this card, but yeah, we could do with getting that fire team out of the way. That's probably going to be a general initiative, unless we want to gamble and try and infiltrate across to bring them back. But I think that's a bit too risky, probably. Right, so 5 commands. I'm going to need to find out about this fire team situation, the fire team part of the HQ, and I have no idea where to start looking for that. Oh, hang on, something's ringing a bell. 4.1 point something. Don't know why that's. Yeah, I'll tell you what. 4.1.4. I sometimes think my memory's terrible as well, but there you go. I know it wasn't that long ago we looked at this, but just remembering. Well, I didn't quite get the number. I got 4.1 point something. So HQ and staff fire teams, and that's what we're looking at, the 2nd Platoon HQ. All saved commands for an HQ converted to a litter team, paralysed team, or casualty are lost. Okay, but he was just flipped to his fire team side. An HQ or staff flipped to its fire team side, retains its saved commands, but may only issue commands to itself until it rallies back to its command side. An HQ and its fire team side cannot be activated by an HQ on its fire team side cannot be activated by higher HQ. It must draw for initiative. Yeah, but we can surely try and rally it back. In fact, it's not a try. It's just going to be flip it back to its... Yeah, I think we can do that. I mean, all we're looking for the action to rally... Yeah, here. This one, F. Attempt to flip a unit with a fire team side to front. It costs 1. It's auto if there's no VOF, or it'd be a 2-card draw. Well, there's no VOF on the card. So who can originate it? Any HQ or staff. So that could be the COHQ. Recipient: any unpinned fire team with a weapons team, FO or HQ on its good order side, including originator HQ itself. Yeah, so he can do it to himself, but he doesn't need to do it to himself. And if we do it to him now, it means then we can activate him, and then he'll be able to draw the bigger number rather than the smaller number. And then that's the same if if there's any VOFs on it, you've got to draw cards. If there's not, it's automatic. So yes, indeed. Well, I think that's worth a command. I mean, should we try and do something else to the rest of the squad, the rest of the platoon here? I don't know. See, I can't even get, I was thinking, could I, if I move down to here, I can't communicate with that because they went under the foxhole, so that doesn't help me. About getting another activation. But I mean, 1st Platoon are veteran, they're undercover. They've also got 6 commands saved. If anything, 3rd Platoon could do with a hand, but why is there an exposed marker up there? That should be there. That is the start of the turn, so that was definitely just a mistake. Forgot to take it away. Okay. So COHQ is going to use 1 command, and he's going to rally this. He's then going to use a 2nd command, and he's going to activate 2nd Platoon. Now they are on the foxholes. So he's got 3 commands left. However, he does want to do this, and he wants to be able to exhort it if things go wrong, I think. So, which means he wants to move down here for 1. Yeah, he needs all 3 now, so he's not going to be able to do anything with the rest of these guys. They're just going to have to go on with themselves. 2nd Platoon's going to have to just try and put some of that together. Yeah, I think so. Right, so COHQ is now going to move down here under the cover and be exposed. And he's got 2 commands left. He's hopefully only going to use just 1 of them. He's going to do that now. He's got 1 command left, and he's going to call for fire. I've got a right thirst. I'm going to have a beer, but I was going to leave it a bit. But you know what? I'm really thirsty, so I'm going to do it now. That's better. Right, okay. Yeah, so I've spent the command. So artillery fire, call for fire. Now, he's got a line of sight. I mean, okay, he's got a line of sight to shoot that card because it's white bordered, so he's got a line of sight on that card. But the reason he's getting line of sight to that is it's because it's on the hill. And it is very long range, 1, 2, 3 cards. So yeah, not a problem. So it's a 3 card, this is artillery. We have still got, what is it, 2 missions left? Where are we down there? Yeah, 2 missions of the 15th Field Artillery, which is a -5. However, we do have some of the... We've got 3 missions of this Regimental Cannon one, which is a -4. So we're as well using the other ones up first, aren't we? Yeah, I've been forgetting about the target markers again, haven't I? Well, I'll put one on this time. Okay, so we're going to call for fire. It's the 3 card draw, and it'll be a -5 modifier. We do have 1 command left in case we need to exhort this, but let's hope not. So looking for a blast icon, a burst icon, sorry. Burst icon, one of these 3 cards. Ooh, and that will give us the... Right, just going through them, just looking for that possible disaster again. Then that... Oh, I'll tell you what, that'll work. We can target that card as well, can't we? Sorry, this one. Because that does allow us... Now, I'm pretty sure Andrew confirmed this. He told me the proper procedure of doing this. You've got to name the agency you're using. I don't know, he laid it out in a thing. I think... I want to say that he mentioned that the... What is it? Battalion fire mission. Is it the battalion? Battalion fire mission is available for artillery fire missions. Yeah, he just says it just uses this. I think it just uses the same agency. It just uses a normal fire mission, but it becomes a battalion fire mission. Pretty sure that's what he said anyway. So, well, we should know this. We don't need to go. Do we really need to go looking for this? We have the option to target 2 cards that are adjacent to that target. Yeah, I always feel like the need to see it. Indirect fire missions. I'll just glance for it myself. It's on the next page, I think. Battalion fire missions, yeah. Battalion fire mission represents a whole battalion's guns being allocated in your support. Battalion fire mission is only available to artillery, which is we're using. A drawn card contains the 3 burst icon, and if the mission instructions say battalion fire missions are available for the firing agency, well, we've got 2 different agencies, but it just says they're available for artillery fire missions. It doesn't mention agency or anything. So we'll assume that's alright. Then you may perform a battalion fire mission. Choose 2 terrain cards bordering the original target card. Place a pending fire mission on these cards too. These 2 cards do not have to be in line of sight of the observer. Right, so hang on. If I do this, I've got to choose 2 cards. I think. Right. That makes it not so good then. That's a pity. Well, yeah. Because I need to pick this or this. Well, I'm not going to pick that, clearly. But I need to pick that. And we don't really want that, do we? It doesn't sort of say choose up to 2. It says you may perform a battalion fire mission. And then it says choose 2 terrain cards bordering the original target card. These 2 cards do not have to be in line of sight of the observer. Yeah, it's not giving you the option to pick just one of the 2. You've got to pick 2. That's a bummer. So I think we don't use it then. because, I mean, it would be nice to shut this off and make this fire team feel a bit safer, but I would have to then target, like I say, this card. Probably. I don't want to do that. Okay, we'll just leave it then. We'll just leave it. By all means, though, let me know if it is an option to like just pick. It does say choose two, so I can only go by the words it says, you know. And you would think if it means there's lots more guns firing in, so you've got to imagine that they're going to be hitting willy-nilly here, there, and that's why you've got to pick two cards, I think. Right, so pick the fire mission we need, and we'll shimmy that along. Right, so that was successful, and the COHQ. Oh, I'll tell you what else we forgot actually. Yeah, and I spoke about it, and that was the reason I brought this heavy machine gun down here. He's got overhead fire capabilities. He's a tripod mounted automatic weapons heavy machine gun with very long range. So he can actually fire over the heads of these two because this is up above on a different level. It's not the grazing fire part, which we've not came across yet. So he should have actually opened fire on that. So I'll just put the PDF there, and it's automatic weapons. He's firing that. So that should be there too. That should have been there at the end of the turn when that guy became unexposed. He should have opened fire. It's no biggie, nothing. It's not that I missed anything, or I didn't do anything. I try to say, Grant, it didn't make any difference up to now. Right. Okay, so that's good. So I think we'll just save that last command for the COHQ. Yeah. Yeah, and I think he wants to stay there and maybe call fire in the last turn as well. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to do much more. It's just putting things together and just making sure this is stop firing our objective card, really. Or, to be honest, either of our objective cards, because you know you could have switched fire at some point. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not going to mark that fire mission off. I'm going to stick by my guns and do it the way I've been doing it. Right, we only activated second platoon then, so I suppose I should have counter on first platoon and third platoon, so they're going to have to act on the initiative. So it's going to be second platoon next. So yeah, we should be able to go reasonably quick with this turn, Grant, really. So his line quality, yeah, because he just got hit putting his fire team, didn't change his experience or anything like that. So his line quality, so no modifications to that, but he gets a +1 for being undercover. So, and he was activated, so it's a large number with a +1. That's a 4, that's good as well. So he gets 5, he had 1 saved, he's got 6. Now he can spend all of them. I'll tell you what, he might actually do that. What's here? What we want to start looking at here is, well, putting stuff back together, really. We've got 2 squads that are removed, are eliminated. So we'd like to bring them back. So, I mean, he's not going to be able to do all that himself. To be honest, I was going to say first platoon might be able to do a bit of that, but it needs some resources. It needs to get a hold of this fire team and maybe, yeah, he's not got anything else. Well, he's got that assault team, but we need to make sure we're keeping something on that card. Oh, I forgot. Did I not have another one of the target markers lying about here? Yeah, there's one. I'm putting that on there. That gives me an extra card draw next turn. And I think that's right. I think if I successfully call fire in on there, I get a target marker so that I can draw an extra card next time I do it. If I choose to target that one again, I get an extra card draw, which is I'm pretty sure I'm going to do. Yeah, just look at me. First platoon's probably not going to do anything either. We do need to make sure we've got something on that. This guy we want. This small arm, yeah, he's firing. See, these two. Sorry, should be zoomed out a bit there. These are WAT. This is a WAT. This is a WAT. This is a two-step squad. They've got a couple of two-step squads. This is a WAT here. So we want to try and pull them together, I guess. But it's getting the commands. First platoon might be able to go and try and grab some of them, I think. Do something with them. And then, is this not a WAT here as well? Yes, we've got an assault team here, fire team that side. And they're not doing it anymore, they've done their thing. Yeah, well, we don't want to go across to that card, that's a minefield. Right, 6 commands for second platoon. So what's the best way of doing that? They're all under the foxholes, I'll just move out of the way just now. Well, we've got 2 fire teams there. I mean, why don't we just bring back 3-2 squad for them? Now, hang on. Yeah, if we bring it back... Yeah, we want to bring it back as a line, don't we? What was it before? It was veteran. Well, it's not going to be able to come back as veteran, but if we can bring it back at line, we might be able to upgrade it to veteran by the end of the mission. Something I started thinking about there. Experience points. Secure the attack position card as well, remember. That's this one. So again, we want to make sure we leave something on these. This, and this. And then we're going to miss out on the 2 PCC markers down the bottom left here. We've got some casualties evacuated and captured prisoners though, so that'll be good. Don't think we've not done a hand grenade attack. Like I say, I'm sticking with that one. I know John Brown seems to think the way it's written in the rules suggests that, at least I think that's what he was saying, but pretty sure it's been confirmed that's not the case as well, John, but we'll see if any more comes of that. And then we did do an event as well. I did note that somewhere because I wrote down mission 4. I remember that. So what did we do? Assault team, and bring back one of the squads at line. I think that's probably a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to spend 2 commands. One to rally that to an assault team, and then the other one to rally that to an assault team. And remember, these are free rallies, if you like. They're not. I don't need to go draw cards for them. So that was 2 commands, and then. Well, hang on. Can we not bring it? Well, we only need done our fire team for it. I don't think I'm going to have the commands for that, am I? Well, yeah, a water team can turn into a fire team. Yeah, so I'm spending 1 more to turn that water team into a fire team. Fire team? No, that's wrong. Got AS on that side. In a sec. Fire teams. There we go. So we got 2 assault teams and a fire team. And then now we're going to... Actually, is this not the one you do draw cards for? Attempt to reconstitute. Yeah. Right, so maybe did I want to do that then? Because... Well... Because I'm not better reconstituting it as a 2-step squad and then just putting a fire team into it. Does it matter? I've still got 3 commands. So I can still do this and exhort it if I want. Right, okay. So I'm going to spend one more command. I'm down to 2, and we're going to attempt to reconstitute the squad. So it's 2 to 4 unpinned assault or fire teams. We're using the 2 assault teams and the fire team, which will give us 2 line steps and a green step. So it will come back as a line squad. It's a 2-card draw, plus or minus. Yeah, he's line, isn't he? This is the Platoon HQ. It's originator experience. Yeah, we can't get anybody else to do it anyway. So it's only a 2-card draw, and we're looking for the word rally. And I've got 2 commands left, so I could exhort this. So let's hope I don't need to. That's a no. That's a yes. Yes. Rally's quite common as well, I feel. Yeah, does seem like you get a good shot at a rally. So these are all going away. These 3. And we're bringing back 3-2 squad. There he is, on his 3-step side. I'm just going to sneak him in there. And these are still under these foxholes. On his 3-step side, so I'm going to mark him back in now, because he was a casualty. So 3-2 squad, he did have a rifle grenade at the time, he's not got that anymore. No, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong one. But yeah, he did have a rifle grenade. I've not marked him. 3-2, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong ones. I'm looking at 3-2 thinking it's 3rd platoon. It's not, it's 2nd platoon. That's the right one, isn't it? Yeah. Always slightly confused me about which number was the platoon number, but it is the 2nd number that's the platoon number, isn't it? Yeah. It's the first number is the squad number. So it's 3rd squad of 2nd platoon. 3rd squad of 2nd platoon. Well, you know what? He was line at the start as well. So there you go. That's good. So he's not a casualty anymore. And he's come back at line quality, so I don't even need to change that. So that's good. We've got 2 commands left. We've got 1 more turn. But, I mean, we could put these paralysed teams into water teams. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I suppose you should use your commands, Grant, because what if you end up with 6 next turn, somehow? I don't know how you're going to do that, because I'm going to be drawing on my own, I'm not. But again, there's... Because in fact, you just want a water team. You want a fire team, and then you can put that back into that. And 2-2 is he was one that's came back already. He was veteran originally. He's line. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the last 2 commands to rally a paralysed team to a litter team, and then rally the litter team to the fire team. So we've now got a fire team waiting to get put back into that next turn. Yeah, because they're not. It's not. There's no point in them trying to do anything else. Right, that's fine. Okay, Grant, move on. So we've got 2 initiative platoons with no CO staff left, apart from the COHQ. So do I want 1st platoon or do I want 3rd platoon? I dare say we're not really needing to do anything with 3rd platoon either. We're just needing to call fire in, aren't we? Well, we could start firing on the card. I mean, we are just firing on our own card here, so we could certainly shift fire. Right, let's do 3rd platoon then. He's not undercover. He is veteran, however. So a +1 for being veteran. Yeah, +1. It's a small number, remember, Grant. It's a 3. That was good. So a 4. So he's got 4 commands. That should be good enough, I would think. Well, So yeah, I think we shift fire. And yeah, there's nothing else we can. Where's the other squad from? Not that it matters, it's probably done our squad. Yes, it is from 3rd. 1-3 platoon. So it's the first squad, but yeah, I really think it's going to have to be somebody else that's going to put that together. Oh, wait a minute. Can another platoon HQ bring back, reconstitute a squad from another? Oh yeah, I think so. It says any HQ or staff. Okay, you would have thought that maybe reconstitute a squad. Is there any more information on that? No, I don't think so. I think it's all just in the actions there, isn't it? Oh, well, hang on. No. There is, of course. Rule 6.5.2. That's about reconstitution. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that. It did just kind of strike me there that maybe it had to be that actual platoon HQ that done the reconstituting. May reconstitute a squad which has been removed from play. Any 2, 3 or 4 fire assault teams may be given an attempt to reconstitute the squad order. Draw action cards modify the experience level of the HQ given the command. Check for the icon. If the icon is present, then the attempt succeeds. Remove the fire assault teams and replace them with a previously removed squad with the same number of steps. Yeah, so it doesn't sort of say it's got to be from that platoon HQ that's doing it. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it says there are no all reconstitute actions require an HQ. Well, it's an HQ or a CO staff to give the order, even if used during general initiative. Yeah, okay. So I think it's possible first platoon might be able to look at doing something like that. If he's got nothing else to do, he might be able to sort of round up something. Right, so what are we doing? We're going to use one of the 4 commands to shift fire, right? So he's not firing on his card anymore. He's going to shift fire up to there. And I could have shift fired to the right as well, the left here. But yeah, there's not really a fear of that. So we'll go there. Now that creates a crossfire because this heavy machine gun's firing and we're firing from there. So we get a crossfire as well. But the fact they've got a pendant fire mission on that, I mean, well, you could concentrate fire and put more heat on them. I've got 2 squads, two-step squads there though. Yeah, I can't. No, I'd have to move away to try and do something with the platoon HQ, which I could do. It seems risky going and trying to get this. I'd be better moving across here, but then yeah, it means I've got to move back with that. Yeah, you really need the general initiatives to come to you, I think. we could do a big general initiative where this fire team moves to here, this assault team moves to here. Or, in fact, what would be better is this assault team moves to here, this assault team moves to here, and then we get that squad back. Something like that. And remember, an assault team ending as an assault team on the map, it's not a guard anyway, it doesn't count for anything extra. Right, I think you're just going to waste time here, Grant, and the fact that you're under a sort of tight schedule. Yeah, because even if I do first platoon, Well, hang on. The first, no, but that's got mines on it. Yeah, I think you just move on to general initiative and be done with it. Can't. Well, why should I not concentrate fire on that? I don't. There's no need. There's no need. There's no real need. Well, hang on. If you are going to move this, if you get the chance, then you want something on this card. So shouldn't you move something across there? Yeah. Let's move this two-step squad across here under the cover. He's going to be exposed under this cover marker. Because ideally, if I get 2 on the initiative, I think I'm going to move this assault team down to here and this assault team into here. So that was one more command. So I've got 2 left. Yeah, I'm just going to save the other 2. I don't think I need to use them. Right, and then first platoon has 6 saved. And he is undercover and he's veteran, so it's a +2 on the small number. I think it's a 2 + 2 is 4. So he's got 10 commands. But 2-1 platoon, 2-1 squad as veteran. So I mean, as long as you're adding a line step to that at the end. We've got 2 guards. And I've got 2-3 squad there. He's veteran as well. It's just if we put them back together now, then obviously that does make it easier, but it's not so easy to move them about. Yeah, and if it's the HQ I move, then he's the one that's going to try and put them back together. Yeah, I think they need to just come to him. I'm not going to do anything. I think I can get through this. We'll find out at the end if it's, I don't know, maybe there's ways of carefully looking at this that I could have done it better, but yeah, okay. Right, I'm just going to do that. So we're in a general initiative. So ideally I'd like a big number here. So this is an unmodified small. We've had some big numbers recently though. Unmodified small number. That's a 2. Well, I did say 2 would allow me. However, do we not want to get this fire team out of the fire? Well, yeah, he could be part of that. So just move him here. And then him to here. No? I think that's fine. And then first platoon can put both of them together. Well, what he needs to do is rally the fire team and an assault team, put the 2 assault teams together, and bring back the other squad. Yeah, okay, so he's going to... you know what? I'm not going to mess about. We could infiltrate. I'm just going to move that to here. And to be honest, this could infiltrate as well. And I'm going to move that to here. And I'm just going to mark them both exposed. Right, but they are under the foxholes. It's alright. We do want to do that. That cover stays there. That's going to drop off now. Yeah. Hang on, Grant. No, that's fine. I'm thinking, well, let's not shift fire, but it can't because it's in the bunker. Well, that fire will go away. Our fire that we had, small arms, will go away. That's still firing on that car at the moment, but that'll change. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll do that with our 2 initiatives. Okay. Right, on to the enemy higher HQ event. This is the second last one. So here we go. No. Right, so there is one. It's 9 and 10. And then that could well stop me from finishing. Right, here we go. Not a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Oh, it's an 8. I was like that, and I looked. Well, 11's got a 9 on that. So it's an 8. Wow, that was close. What is an 8? Oh, look at that. It's his fall back. And I just unpinging it. So, I forgot about the fact it was unpinned. So, fall back. Move all unpinned units straight back 1 card. Again, it's got this straight back. Which, I don't know. Is that me that's making a thing of that? You know, straight. Is straight like that? Or could straight be like that or that? Don't know. It kind of feels like it's like that, Grant, isn't it? Don't know. It still throws me a little bit. But anyway, well, it actually might matter because right. So this guy's pinned under foxholes, so he's not going to move. This 81mm mortar squad, however, is, so he's gone. Where's he go? He goes in there. Right, I'm going to score these off as they go. Looks like it's coming to a nice ending for us. So our enemies are 81mm mortar squads away. He wasn't. There's nothing needing adjusting for that. Right, and then up here, this is not pinned in the trenches. Wasn't spotted. 1-2 platoon, 1-2 squad in the village. It's going away. That's going to come away. Well, that's good for that guy, and that's going to come away. So he's away. 1-2 squad. 1-2, and then these guys as well. They're going away. I mean, to be honest, they were probably going away anyway, because they weren't able to fire at anything. So that was 1 HMG team and 3-2 squad. 1 HMG team, 3-2 squad. I've still got a showing 2 things left. Yeah, well, we've got 1 there and 1 there, yeah. So, well, to be honest, the fallback order is if they're on the last row. I mean, it's just he could fall back into there. I don't know. I'm going to take it that straight back does mean straight by the columns. Straight means that way. You know what? I don't think it's going to matter because we're still going to have pending fire mission on this. So I think he's going away as well. He might have moved to there. I fell back to there. I don't know. I'm going to say no. I'll leave that one there. If anybody wants to comment on it. 3-1 squad. He's away as well. So there's only 1 enemy left. And that obviously takes that PDF and that VOF away. So we didn't need to worry about that after all. So that was a good event for us. And that's going to have speeded things up even more for us. And I'm pretty confident now. Unless the last event, of course, on turn 10 turns out to be an event and turns out to be a counter-attack, then I think we're home free. Okay. Moving on. So enemy activity check. Well, we've only got the 1. Now he's pinned under cover. Yep. And he's a machine gun team, white machine gun team. Right, so pinned under cover. Right, let me just look at this and then I'll just draw the card. Well, I'll move down and draw the card. So pinned undercover. No Weeder. He's not on the same card. So pinned undercover, it's on a 4, and it's going to be no action, rally, or fall back. So on a 4, he gets a 4, which I think's fall back, isn't it? It's fall back. So he's going as well now. Even though he's pinned, it doesn't matter anymore. So all that fire, that comes away, heat comes away, and that was a machine gun team, no Grant, not a squad. So we score him off as well, so there's no more enemies on the map. And, well, he wasn't firing anywhere anyway, so we're just firing on that card for nothing now. That's the only enemy. Capture segment, well, that is the only enemy, isn't it, Grant? Yep. So there's no capture, retreat. No. Unpinned paralyzed team under VOF. No. No, come on, Grant. Let's just zip through it. Fire mission update segment. Well, that would go away and then that would flip into that. So I'm just leaving that one there. We're not going to have to check in anyway because... And then potential contacts. There's not any. Yeah, this is looking down. Can we come down and get there? We've not got the time to do it. Yeah, we've not, and I don't think we should. I think we should just get it wrapped up. Pin recovery. I'm maybe going to finish this too early now though. What am I going to do with the rest of the night? Pin recovery. Is there any pinned units not under VOFs? There is not. Combat effects. Well, nothing's happening to anybody, is there? No, there's nothing apart from ammo updates, which I should, I suppose, keep it right. Well, we used an artillery mission, and what else fired in here? Nothing from there, but our 2-1 heavy machine gun fired. That's on the other side actually. 2-1 heavy machine gun. He's down to 4 ammo. And nothing else fired, did it? No. Nope. So that's ammo updated. Clean up. Expose markers. Yeah, so just a quick run through and maybe try and put some stuff together. Expose. One down here as well. Yeah, nothing else. That's fine. Can we get a casualty collection? No, we can't. No, because we're only going to be able to move one more card. Just we do have a casualty there and a casualty down there, but it's only the COHQ that will be able to do that, and you can see he's 2 away from that, and he's actually 3 away from that. And it's only him that can do it. No, yeah, I was going to say we could pick it up, but no, that's not going to work out. Right, that's it. Adjust VOFs, PDFs. I think they're still the same. Yeah, I mean, we've only got these, but still the same. Automatic weapons with the crossfire. Then Cummins stays there. This guy's still firing on the card, so... Right, on to game turn 10. Well... That's 49 minutes. Well, I think if I cut this as a part and I can get it upload done and then come back, and then part 10 should be able to include the mission, sort of the finish to the mission as well, because I think I can zip through it again, barring a counter-attack. So yeah, so I think I'll do that. Okay, I will. I'll cut for now, and I'll be back shortly where hopefully should be the last part of mission 4. Okay, cheers.